Hey, I wanted to take a minute to show you what I'm doing with Pixel Bender, which is a free plugin for Photoshop. I have no idea why it is that I'm wanting to do this video, but I think some of my photo friends might appreciate it. So here we have a photo I took of a bride standing on a set of cliffs here in Maine, and I want to make it into into kind of a painting, but I don't love what Pixel Bender does with faces. I love what it does with natural landscapes, but what it does with human subjects I'm not really all that in love with. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file and I'm going to go save as, and I'm going to make another copy of it. We're just going to call it BB, save it to the desktop. Now I'm going to go up to my filters and I'm going to turn my Pixel Bender on. And again, this is a free plugin, just Google it. And this is what it looks like. And it typically starts you looking like this, okay? And you're going to go to the drop-down menu and you're going to select Oil Paint. And you just basically start playing with the sliders till you get a look that you like. So I tend to leave the colorization at the default or a little bit more colorized. I tend to take the cleanliness and go all the way to the top, and stylize, go towards the top. And then start playing with the brush strokes, be it really large brush strokes or very small ones. So that I actually like the look of there, small brush strokes. That's brush strokes. Let's see here, brush strokes, brush contrast. And this is just trial and error. You just play with it until you get something you like. I like kind of a dulled look, so I'm going to go there. Colorization down a little bit, and again, I'm just playing here. I'm trying to get these rocks. I don't know if you can see this. The rocks looking the way I want, and the water looking like it's flowing. So here, cleanliness all the way at the bottom. It looks just like the photograph, and as we go up, it becomes more and more painterly. And that's kind of what I want. I'm trying to make the whole thing look like a painting. Stylized. There's a lot of style. A little bit of style. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Again, a lot of painting. Sorry to waste your time here. But I'm actually doing this because I want to. Okay, so here we go. Hit OK. It renders the file. If your file is too large, it won't work. So you may have to resize your file down to a normal size, to a more manageable pixel count. If you look at this, I could show this file as is, but you'll notice if we zoom in here on the client's face, it kind of makes it a little Rembrandt-esque, and that's not what I want. So I want to still be able to see eyes and a mouth and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to open up. I'm going to go ahead and hit Save As, and we'll call this CC. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to open up the other copy here, and I'm going to just copy and paste it on top of the new version. So here's again the photograph out of the camera, or pretty much out of the camera, with a few Lightroom tweaks. And I'm going to go in, now I'm back here on the artist rendition. I'm going to go File, New, Layer, and call it Layer 1, and I'm going to just hit Command V for paste. And so I've got you know, the photo over the painting. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, just again because this is what I'm looking for, is I'm looking to kind of get the customer into the photograph looking naturally. So I'm going to take this section of the painting and I'm going to hit, again, I've selected the photograph layer. I'm going to hit Select Inverse and I'm going to hit Delete. Okay, so you can see here we've now got kind of a photograph over top of the painting. And I'm going to take my Delete tool and I'm going to make sure that it's very soft, and I'm going to bring my size down a little bit and change the opacity of my Delete tool to about 60%. And I'm going to just start feathering it in by hand until I think it looks about right. I want to kind of transition into where the detail is between the painting and the bride, and you know, I might even take my opacity down to about 10% and just kind of click on her, taking a little bit of the detail out of the actual subject. And so there it is. I've kind of just filtered it the way I want. It's not for everybody, but I'm sharing this because I think some of my fellow photographers might enjoy it. So there's what I've got. If I zoom in, you know, this again, here's without the subject. This is the painting, 100% painting, which you might like. and here's painting plus a little bit more pixel detail. And again, not for everybody, but that's how I do it. You just basically play until you get what you like. Now, what I've done with this version here, is I've gone to my, where is it, right there, dodge tool, and I've actually given some, oops, wrong layer. I've added some lightness to my rocks here, just to kind of give it a little bit of a look here, a little more of a glistening look, like the rocks are wet, which they were, because I actually slipped and fell on this photo shoot. Taking this photograph, I got wet up to about my knees in the middle of a wedding. So I'm just playing here, and I find this works really, really well with any photograph that has water or clouds in it. You can take the pinch tool in Liquify, and you can turn your clouds and then do this, and you get a Monet-like look. You know, and I recognize that there are many of you out there that think I'm ruining this photo, and that's okay because it's my photo. But there you go, and I might even take and now darken this rock down here so that it's more silhouette-y. All right, you've seen enough. Here is that's it. That's all I got. That's the final looking product, and I think I really enjoy it. So, all right, that's enough rambling. That's how you use Pixel Blender, or that's how I use Pixel Blender anyway. Take care.